How to use Dr. Chan's GCSE total recall system to stop your child falling behind with his studies. Hi, I'm Julie, and when my daughter was diagnosed with severe OCD when she was 14, it meant that she lost a lot of schooling, and that meant that I stepped in to support her with her schoolwork, and she did go on then to get top grades in all of her exams. One way that I did this was learning some clever memory techniques that I'd first picked up from a memory champion many years ago, and I came across again in the Dr. Chan's GCSE Total Recall System book. And one of the ways he does this is to actually change words into images that is easier to store into the brain and remember. So for example, if we were studying the economic changes in the Tudor period, and they're sort of broken up into bullet points: vagrancy, unemployment, tenant farmers, inflation and dissolution of monasteries. Show you the list there. I would then look at that list, because obviously I can't take in information as quickly as I used to, so I used this clever trick, okay? So what I would do is turn those points, because there's no way I would learn that, especially at my age now, learn that list off by heart, even though there's only 5 things on there. So the first thing I would do is make a story. Vagrancy, I would have a picture in my head of a vagrant, a tramp, sat on a park bench, and then I would link it then to the next one on the list, which is unemployment, and I would have him reading a copy of The Big Issue. So that would then remind me that it's a vagrant, vagrancy and unemployment, because it's the big issue. To bring tenant farmers in, which is the next one on the list, I would have a picture of David Tennant, the actor, because I watched one of his programmes the other day as it happens, and he would come along by the park bench and he would put some money in the pot for this vagrant reading The Big Issue. Okay, so now we've brought the 3 first things off your list: vagrancy, unemployment and tenant farmers. The next one on the list is inflation and dissolution of the monasteries. So what I would do for this is, when David Tennant puts his money into the pot, it then suddenly inflates like a big balloon and floats into the sky, because that brings in inflation. And I got a monk coming along then with his gun and shooting the balloon, and it just bursting into pieces. That's the dissolution of the monasteries, excuse me. So there's the list: vagrancy, unemployment, tenant farmers, inflation, dissolution of monasteries. Now I'm honestly not going to cheat. I'm going to put that down there, and let's see how many we can remember from the story we made. The first one on there is vagrancy. The second is unemployment. The third one is tenant farmers. The fourth one is inflation. And the 5th one is dissolution of the monasteries. And that's simply by remembering a tramp on the bench reading The Big Issue, David Tennant putting some money in his pot, the money just inflating into a big balloon, and a monk coming along and shooting it. How's that for remembering 5 what would be normally boring points that can help you and help your child and support them if they need any extra help with their education? You can actually get a copy of the Dr. Chan GCSE Total Recall System. He doesn't just do the storytelling one, he shares lots of different memory techniques, and it also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'll pop a link into the comments section, but I just want to be transparent by saying that if you purchase a copy of Dr. Chan's GCSE Recall System, there is a chance that I could get paid a small commission. But rest assured, you'll pay exactly the same thing for the product. It's just that by clicking the link, you'll get it quicker and you could earn me a commission. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more videos on how to support your children if they fall behind with their studies.